Hi, I'm Moonwater SilverClaw, and I'm the founder of GoddessHasYourBack.com and the author of 9 books and 3 courses on Udemy.com. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how witches explore spatial spirituality. Recently, I was in an argument with my sweetheart. I found that I personally had to make space to let his particular ideas into the conversation. I felt that when I say I'm going to try to do that, that it means that I will actually put effort into trying to do something. He asked me to consider that he feels saying that I'm going to try is saying that I'm not going to finish. He asked me to say something awkward instead. The phrase was, I'm going to put efforts towards this. It may take more than one session. To him, that was a realistic promise. He says, when someone says, I'll try to make the party, they never show up. So try to him means I'm not going to be there. Try also means to him, I'm going to fail to do what I promised. I really needed to make space for this new idea, this whole different perspective. I have 3 insights for you. The first one is explore being with. A number of people who teach meditation say, observe your breath. There's a problem with this. It separates you from your breath. I suggest, in spatial spirituality, I have a different perspective. You say, I'm going to be with my breath. So there's no separation. You make a space, so you have a different experience. And now our second insight. Allow for space. Ideally, meditation is a time for awareness and being spacious. Just that idea that you have the space to move in. You're not constricted. For example, some people are constricted by their ego. The ego is that part of you that is made of fear. And think about it. When you're full of fear, you might constrict your behaviors. You might even avoid doing some things. Think of all the times that people might speak up, but they're afraid. So they sit there and say nothing. They allow fear to constrict them. Our insight is allow for space. To allow for space, you need to let go of something. For example, this week, my sweetheart had some pretty bad experiences at work. So he chose to use space. He said his thoughts and his upset are like leaves on a stream. He just lets them go by. That means he has to let go to have space for new thoughts, like being grateful to have the job. And now for our third insight. Let the goddess and God in. Imagine your experience of the day is full of feeling annoyed with people. There's no space for God and Goddess. And we're talking about spatial spirituality. You'll need to let go of something so that there's space for God and Goddess. In the writings of Doreen Valiente, the goddess says, for my law is love unto all beings. For us to experience the goddess's love, we need to let go of perceptions or demands that people be different than they are. You probably have a good friend that annoys you. The solution is to let go of expecting that person to ever change. People only change when they want to or when they're so desperate. So when we let go of our demands, we open up space for the goddess's love and our experience of that love. And now I'll summarize. The first insight is explore being with. The second insight is allow for space. And the third insight is let Goddess and God in. I'm Moonwater SilverClaw, and to go further and deeper, you can try one of my 9 books. And for more information, you can go to my websites, GoddessHasYourBack.com and MoonwaterSilverClaw.com. I also have 3 courses on Udemy.com. The first one is Goddess Style Weight Loss. The second one is Spiritual Solution for Depression Relief. And the third one is Beyond the Law of Attraction to Real Magic. May all these help your journey. Blessed be.